Welcome to Domnai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. The Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment has just announced the plan on water resources for the period of 2021 to 2030, with a vision to 2050, making the first time that Vietnam has a national master plan on the water resources. Water resource planning aims to ensure national water source security, protect and manage using effectively and sustainably of water resources, prevent and overcome harmful consequences caused by water, and ensure a balance between needs of the people, livelihoods, socio-economic development, and environmental protection. In the master plan, the goal is set to effectively overcome the drought situation by 2030 to distribute water resources fairly and reasonably among sectors, localities, employers, and people, ensuring strategy for economic development and social security. The master plan also aims to protect, control, prevent, and minimize degradation, depletion, and pollution of water sources, striving to collect and cleanse wastewater up to the standards by 2030, striving 2050 to raise the National Water Security Index to the group of countries, ensuring effective water security in the world. According to the Department of Transport and Communications of Dong Nai Province, in 2022, the whole province has disbursed nearly 1,700 billion VND to invest in the construction of rural roads in the area. According to the plan, in 2022, the total investment capital for the construction of district roads in the province is more than 1 trillion VND, corresponding to over 137 kilometers of roads, including capital sources, provincial budget 421 billion dong, district budget 434 billion dong. Other capital is 193 billion dong. During the year, 1,700 billion VND were disbursed. Of these, the capital disbursed to invest in the construction of district roads is 910 billion VND, reaching about 86% of the planned. Disbursed capital for the construction of commute roads is 750 billion VND, reaching about 92% of the plan. On January 7th, at the Ma Châu Ethnic Community Cultural House, Hiệp Nghĩa Quarter, Định Quang Town, Định Quang District, the Yang Bum Worshipping Ceremony, also known as the Mountain God Worshipping Ceremony, was held by the Châu Ma ethnic minority people. This is a worshipping ceremony organized by the People's Committee of Định Quang Town in order to promote the unique cultural identity of the Châu Ma ethnic people. Yang Bum worshipping ceremony is a great worshipping ceremony in the Ma ethnic group, usually held at the end of the lunar year. When the Châu Ma ethnic people have finished harvesting crops to give thanks to the gods, the mountain has blessed the villagers with good health and good harvest, and at the same time prayed for the better new year. Today, the Yang Bum worshipping ceremony has symbolized there is no longer buffalo killing for the sacrifice ritual, but the other rituals and process of the festival are still preserved. After the sacrifice ceremony, many joyful activities such as dancing, beating gongs, and food continue to take place. On January 7th, Turkish residential spokesman Arahim Kalin says that Ankara hopes the ceasefire announced by Russia will be attended in Ukraine. According to Kalin, Turkey will make every effort to conduct dialogue to prevent hostile acts. A Haber TV channel quoted Kalin as saying that, according to the Turkish side, the ceasefire should not be valid for only 36 hours but longer. There is still no joint decision on this issue, which suggests that the confliction parties will reach a dead end. The official said that shortly, Turkey will continue efforts to ensure a ceasefire in the vicinity of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, In addition, he did not rule out that Ukraine would join the ceasefire, as well as the possibility of a meeting between the negotiators of the two sides. He also noted that Russia and Ukraine held the consultations in Istanbul in March 2022. According to the spokesman, the idea of dialogue should be supported by Russia, Ukraine, and NATO, and also the US. Regarding China's cancellation of the COVID-19 pandemic, yesterday Germany, Belgium, and Luxembourg says that they do not encourage non-essential trips to China. The German foreign minister stated, "We currently discourage non-essential travel to China. The reason is that the COVID-19 infection is peaking and the health system is overwhelmed." Belgium and Luxembourg also make similar recommendations. European Union experts last week strongly encouraged 27 member states to require Greek departures testing for arrivals from China. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.